This presentation will highlight areas from the Local Performance Indicators Self-Reflection for the Marysville Charter Academy for the Arts. The self-reflection document requires MCAA to speak to Local Control Funding Formula, or LCFF, priorities in the following areas. LCFF Priority 1 includes teacher assignments, instructional materials, safe, clean, and functional facilities. LCFF Priority 2, which refers to standards-based teaching and learning. LCFF Priority 3 asks for a reflection on the relationship between our school and families. Two other areas we are briefly required to speak to are Priority 6, which is school climate, and Priority 7, which asks us to have a broad course of study. In our responses to Priority 1, we indicated 3 of our teachers were misassigned due to a pre-intern status, and we had no vacant teaching positions. All students have access to instructional materials, and that our facilities are safe, clean, and functional. LCFF Priority 2 is rated on a 5-point scale, with 1 being the lowest and 5 being the highest rating, at full implementation and sustainability. The first prompt asks us about the progress in providing professional learning for teaching to the adopted academic standards and curriculum. We rated the following subjects at full implementation, or a 4. Next Generation Science Standards, and History Social Science. We rated the following at 5, or full implementation and sustainability: English Language Arts, English Language Development, and Mathematics. The next prompt asks us to rate ourselves in the progress in providing adopted academic standards and framework-aligned curriculum in all classrooms. We rated all core content areas at 5. Next, we are asked to rate the implementation of policies and programs to support staff in identifying areas where they can improve instruction. With our collaboration and professional learning community model, we rated all core content areas at 5, full implementation and sustainability. Our next prompt refers to non-core subjects and their progress in implementing academic standards adopted by the State Board for all students. Out of 3, we rated Career and Technical Education. We have begun to expand and realign our pathways in order to provide an opportunity for a greater number of students to complete CTE pathways, but this is a process and will take a couple of years as courses change and more staff obtain CTE credentials. Rated at 4 is Health Education, Physical Education, and World Languages. Being a school for the arts, we rated Visual and Performing Arts at a 5. Our last prompt in Priority 2 asks us to reflect on our success at engaging in the following activities with teachers and school administrators. Rated at 4, full implementation, is identifying the professional learning needs of groups of teachers or staff as a whole. Identifying the professional learning needs of individual teachers. Providing support for teachers on the standards they have not yet mastered. In LCFF Priority 3, the relationship between school and home, we rated the following as a 4. Progress in supporting staff to learn about each family's strengths, cultures, languages, and goals for their children. Rated at 5 is the progress in developing the capacity of staff to build trusting relationships with families. The school's progress in creating welcoming environments for all families in the community, and supporting systems and tools for two-way communication between families and educators. Also in Priority 3, we rated our ability for building partnerships for student outcomes. Some of our strengths in this area are providing resources for learning at home. Our outreach consultants support our learners by assisting with teachers and parent relationships. This service allows for MCAA to support families to advocate for their student, improving the capacity of school to partner with families, meeting with families to monitor academic progress to improve student outcomes. For areas of growth, we identified the practice of utilizing parent-guardian feedback to evaluate family engagement, decision-making, and ensuring we are hearing from all families when asking for input. And finally, some notable strengths from Priority 6 and 7 include Healthy Kids survey data indicating 80% of students feel safe or very safe at school. 90% of students feel connected to an adult on campus, and our course offerings indicate that MCAA has a broad course of study. The entire Local Performance Indicators self-reflection document And all LCAP related materials are available on our website, charter.mjusd.com.